when it comes to whether or not that girl was wrong for not bringing that man a $20 meal, I'm on his side now. Because my thing is this. If you walked into that man's apartment and you saw a grass wall with a neon sign that says Netflix and chill, and you proceeded to still give that man some cat, you proceeded to still meet that man multiple times, oh, baby, it's a free-for-all. I feel like you deserve whatever comes next because that's what you signed up for. Like, this man was giving you literal signs. Literal signs. And you said, you know what? I see the clownery, but I want to be a part of the circus. So, I'm sorry, baby girl. Girl power and all that, but baby, you signed up for that. Netflix and chill on a grass wall. He told you what he was about right then and there. You talking about masculine and feminine energy to a man who has a grass wall in his house that says Netflix and chill. He's ran through and he told you that. He wanted you to know. He wants everybody to know. And you didn't care. So at that point, whatever goes, baby, you said it's free game. I'm with whatever.
Story time. So a young lady that I had dealings with, or was dating, whatever you want to categorize it as, was coming over to the crib, right? And so I was feeling a little hungry. So I asked her, I was like, hey, can you, grab me food? I'm hungry and I don't want to leave the crib. She said, oh, sure. If you pay for it, I'll pick it up.
Oh, she doesn't like you that much, and sometimes you actually know. These are smaller things, that those smaller asks that from time to time men do. One thing I know is if a woman is able to share money, she likes you a lot. Not to worry about it, she likes you a lot.
So then I asked, wait, do I have to pay for it in order for you to bring me food? She said yes, because if I pay for it, it puts me in my masculine energy. Wait, so we've been dating for a little while and you can't bring me food? $20? Unless I pay for it? And to me, don't get it wrong, I was not mad at all. She still came over. I went and got my own food and everything. But it did make me look at her different. Because to me, that's a character flaw. Because if you only have the capacity to do something for me on the condition that it's reciprocated or that like I pay for it, that means it's not genuine, it's not in your heart. And to me, that doesn't work because I'm the opposite. I hold those doors for you on those dates because it's in my heart. I pay for everything when you're with me because it's in my heart. I book your plane ticket because it's in my heart. I am not one to keep score. And so if you can't bring somebody that you've been talking to, dating, a $20 meal because that puts you in your masculine, major red flag. And then I posted about it on my Instagram story, and one young lady was like, well, I would have done the same thing if we're not exclusive. Exclusive? Baby, we're talking about a $20 meal. I didn't ask you to go to the grocery store.
Again, how would you be exclusive if you can't do smaller things like that? What do you think will make that man want to commit to you? Especially for a man who has options. You see, what are you offering? These are some of the things that people, when they ask what are you bringing to the table, in women talk about something else that men are not even looking for in a woman. She felt the test here because he's realized that she doesn't care about him. If she cared about him, she could have gotten that meal without even asking for $20. And sometimes what happens, let's say he asks and she like, oh, I'll get you that. Maybe she gets something for even $50. You find this man will be like, oh man, I think this woman cares about me. The next time maybe he's doing something for her, he will go all in. Yeah, because he's seen that, okay, the kind of person I'm about to start investing in is like this, it's like ABC. But now when you realize it's all transactional, for her to do something for you unless she's getting something in return, she can't do something without getting paid. Even when she's visiting you are financing that. So why do you need her? You don't need such people in 2024, guys.
Look, fill out my refrigerator. I asked if you could bring me food. Because we ain't got to be exclusive for me to pay for your nails, huh? We ain't got to be exclusive for me to hold all of these doors and bring you flowers. But we got to be exclusive for you to bring me a $20 meal. It's sad, man, and I think that's why we have the dating problems and trouble we have now, because nobody is moving just genuinely. Everybody is keeping score, and this attitude that, like, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z if he's not doing this for me or she's not doing this for me. And unfortunately, I just don't move like that. I've never had. If you are hungry and I have it, you are fed. Simple. Whether I like you or not. Now, if I like you, it's a bonus. But it's in my heart to be this way. But I would love to hear y'all thoughts.
Mwah. No balls.
Fellas, listen. This is what you got to understand. Men and women are not going to see eye to eye on this situation, right? A lot of them saying, why would I spend $20 on them and we don't even have a title, right? We're never going to see eye to eye because as men, we've been doing this our whole life. When you first meet a woman and you want to get to know her, what do? You take her on a date, right? You spend money. Even if it's not a date, you're spending money somehow, whether you pick her up, take her to the walk on the park, whatever. You're spending for money, right? Women don't spend money until they like you. So of course they're not going to see the problem in this. But here's the thing though. Here's where I'm getting confused, right? I just got one question. Don't nobody get mad at me for what I'm about to ask. So for those of you who are saying they don't have a title, so she shouldn't get him a $20 meal. So you need a title for a $20 meal, but he doesn't need a title to get a part of your body? That's not making sense to me.
Okay, so now that's quite an interesting question. It goes back to what I was saying. So the only thing that she's offering here is sex and nothing else. She's shown her true character here that she can't do nothing for him unless she's getting something out of it. So she would rather sleep with you than to get you a $20 meal. So now, how are you gonna change the titles already? Because it's a man that decides the fate of a relationship. Men control the relationship. So for people to get a title in a relationship to say we are boyfriend and girlfriend, we are engaged, a man has to make a move. So how will a man make a move when the only thing he has on the plate is just the sex? That's all. Outside that, you see, because he can get that from anywhere. He can get that from the next person. He can get from the other person on the other side. So what are you offering more that other people are not offering? When you have an opportunity to do something for him and you failed, and then you go on after hitting the wall like there are no good men out there and all that, like, come on now. The man was probably going to refund you, but the moment you talked about like, oh, if you send me money, he was even going to send you more money, 3 times what you spent on the meal, 4 times what you spent on the meal. If somebody is able to pay for flights and whatever, I mean, they are able to refund you. You won't even know it that they've done it, or they will do it there and then. It may not be there and then, maybe a couple of days later, 2 days later, you find, you received so much money in your bank.
So I know y'all saw the video of that man who said that he asked the girl that he was dating to bring over a meal, and she basically said, yeah, I can, but only if you pay for it, because if I pay for it, then that puts me in my masculine energy. Now, if we're taking everything he said as true and correct, right? Would I have brought a dude a meal? Yes. But before the girl he started calling me a pick me, there's another layer, okay? Would I have brought him a meal? Yes. But on the other hand, if I didn't bring him a meal, probably because I don't like him that much. And women are told to get with the program when, you know, a dude's not bringing us flowers and a dude is not, you know, taking us out on dates or whatever. Like, you kind of just got to chalk it up to the game and say, oh, he just doesn't like me that much. That's why he's not doing it. And that's how simple that is, right? When we think to the actions of a man. He just doesn't like me. That's it. Now, people started writing these think pieces on this girl saying that she was broke, saying that she's this, that, and the third. She just doesn't like him. And that's that. And you can't just go around saying people are broke. She might have enough money for herself, some kids, the man that she really wants, just not enough for you. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But do I think she was wrong? No. Do I think she said a little skeptical part at the end? Yes. But she didn't want to spend her money on you, baby. That's just that.
You are a pick me. I'm just joking, I know it. You get a reason, and yeah. At least. Oh man, let's move.
This story about the $20 and a meal and a man is very interesting to me because I personally believe there's some parts to the story missing. I know for the men that I deal with, if I were to get them a meal and I put my money forward, as soon as I give the meal to them, they're gonna ask me how much was it and they're gonna pay me back. Granted, at that point,
That's the point I was talking about. But she asked up front, if you send me money, I'll buy for you. You understand what that is like? It's different. Where you just, oh, okay, what do you want? You get that, and then you take for him, and I mean, he probably has money and he's planning to refund you. But the moment you ask him, like, if you send me money, I'll buy, like, what are you talking about?